I had no idea how frustrating this color transformation attempt was about to make me. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, just keep watching. In today's video, I am re-bleaching my roots for the colored parts of my hair, and I am attempting to make it pink. Before I can do that, I obviously have to section and separate my hair so that I'm, to the best of my abilities, not putting bleach on the black parts of my hair. And also making sure that I get all of the colored parts of my hair so that it can be lightened, so that I can attempt to change the color. Once I get my bleach mixed up, the first thing that I'm doing with it is putting it on my roots. And when I say roots, that's really only on the front piece of my hair. When I bleach the underneath of my hair, like what I'm doing now, I never take it fully to the root, just because it's underneath and the back of my head and it's hard to see. And I'm not too nitpicky with my hair, so this is good enough for me. So I'm just going through section by section, taking small pieces of hair, and yes, I know I could have taken smaller pieces. But I try to be really thorough and make sure I'm fully saturating the hair before I move on. Otherwise, if the hair piece doesn't have bleach on it, it's not gonna lighten. After I'm done putting bleach on all of my roots, I give it a little bit until I see it starting to lighten, and then I drug it through the ends of my hair, because the goal with this was to go pink, and obviously green and pink, like pinkish red, cancel each other out. I wanted my hair to be pink, not just canceled out, which means I had to lighten that green as much as I possibly could, but within reason, because my hair is super damaged. Thankfully, in all of these times of doing my hair, I've never really had a catastrophe. Very thankful for that. But I also do know that it could happen, which means I have to be as cautious as possible. Because while I'm not the best at doing my hair, I really don't want to end up on a bleach fail video. So now it's time to get started with the pink, yay! I'm just using the Lime Crime colors. I don't remember what this one is. I think it's like Juicy or something. So as I get finished up with the pink, and then once I'm done with that, then I am mixing up my black dye so that I can go over the rest of my hair and get it all processing at the same time. Okay, now there is a slight jump with the video. I could have swore that I finished recording after I rinsed out my hair and dried it and all of that, but apparently I didn't. But it doesn't really matter anyways, because after I finished coloring my hair, had it dried and all of that, the pink really only lasted for a few days before it literally just fell out of my hair. I'm not sure if it is really just because of the green, or if it's also because of how damaged my hair is, or maybe just both. But the pink on the underneath of my hair, it fell out. It was gone. And I was just like, what the heck? Like, this was so weird. So now what I'm doing is basically just touching up the pink, and then I decided to add some purple. I felt like purple would help, I guess, because obviously just doing pink wasn't working. And also I just didn't really care for it on me either. Like, I've done pink hair in the past and I really liked it, but I think the way that I did it this time with having the black on the rest of my hair and just the pink around the front and the underneath, I just didn't really like it as much. And purple is my favorite color, so it's kind of a crutch. Like, if I'm ever confused about something, I just do purple and it'll be fine. And that's kind of what I did here, because at this point I was just desperate for something to help with the fact that the pink was being ridiculous. Like, literally ridiculous. Alright, so, surprise, I actually finished recording the ending to this video. So I just washed all of that out of my hair. Now I'm adding my styling products before I blow dry and straighten it. And I could already tell just by my hair being wet that I like the color a lot more. I don't know, I think the pink might have just been too bright in some areas, so seeing the purple there, first of all, it's purple, which I really like, and second of all, it toned down the brightness, which I think was pretty nice. Because with my hair, I like it to either be a little bit on the darker side with the fun colors or pastel. The only time I've really been satisfied with doing a neon color is when I would make my bangs neon green. Other than that, no. Alright, so after giving my hair a good blow dry and straightening, I'm just fluffing it out, seeing how it looks, and it definitely looks so much better. So much prettier. I absolutely love it. And this stayed in my hair a little bit longer than just the pink on its own did, but it still fell out pretty quickly. And again, I think it's partly the green and partly the fact that my hair just is damaged. But it is what it is, and if you enjoy watching these hair coloring videos, I have plenty more on my channel. You can scroll through, take a look. I would absolutely love that. If you enjoy my videos and you want to see more, then definitely hit that subscribe button if you have not already. And yeah, I recommend checking out my Instagram so you can see more pictures of all my different hair colors and the transition videos that I have posted throughout the years. I also have them uploaded as shorts, but I'm primarily on Instagram, so I don't always keep up with the shorts as often as I should. So that wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.